in pain, when you're in suffering, just think of it, and I promise you, you will get such a tremendous boost of energy. It's like people who say they get burnt out at work. No, you're not getting burnt out. You just lost that connection. Alright, what's up? IFYF, IFYF. Now listen to me. Your passion is great. It's great to have a passion. It's great to be driven by something, but do not let it override you always. We'll talk about obsession later in another video and how that is important. But right now, for the sake of this video, you don't want your passion to literally destroy everything in your life, because it can happen. Your passion can make you blind to things in your life which are most important. And this is how you stop it from happening, okay? If you know you need to go to the gym, but say in my case, right? All I want to do is write motivational videos. When I first started writing, I literally sat at home for pretty much 3 days straight and wrote over 20,000 words of different speeches, and I didn't train. I was close to not going to work. I literally just stopped doing everything. I barely ate. I barely did anything for that matter. I literally just sat there and just typed for 3 days basically. And I had no intention of stopping, but I had to tell myself, no, like, you're becoming blind to these other aspects of your life, like gym. So what did I start doing? I started tracking performance. What does that mean? You have to go to the gym, you have to do 8 exercises, here's your volume, here's your reps, here's your sets. You can do it, but instead of doing it in an hour and a half, you have as long as you like or as little as you like. So what did I do? I said I was gonna aim for half an hour, and I went in and I smashed out a workout which would typically take 90 minutes in 30 minutes. And how did I do it? I did it without having any rest. I literally get to the gym, I went machine to machine, and when the pain really starts to kick in, when I'm in agony, what am I thinking of? I'm just thinking of speaking. I'm just thinking of writing speeches. I'm just thinking of helping motivate people. I'm thinking of the feeling I get when I motivate other people. And that gives me an enormous boost of energy. That's how I'm able to literally study all day, then work all day, and then do this the remaining of the night. Right, that's literally my routine, and you would think by this point I would be the most tired, and 99% of the time I get here and I get a huge wind as soon as I start talking. You know, before I'm talking, I'm half dead. Literally 5 minutes ago, I was ready to fall asleep, and now I'm hyped, right? So track performance, not time, and this will be so beneficial for your life because you will save so much time. So many people will, instead of sleeping 7 hours, they'll sleep 6 hours, right? And they think, you know, they're doing good, they're getting an extra hour, you know, they're doing the entrepreneurial way, if you will. In reality, they're not doing themselves a good service. If you do what I did, you're training. You trained an hour less. You're still sleeping, you know, say 7 hours. You're not sleeping any less. So your performance, your mental cognition for the rest of the day is still going to be at a heightened level. That is going to be way better off than taking out of your sleep, okay? Now, what happens when you say, hypothetically, you get your workout done in 30 minutes, all right? What does that mean? That could be a once-off. It could. Or you could set it as the new standard. What does that mean? If you set the new standard for your workouts to be a 30-minute session, when someone asks you, hey man, how was your workout? You respond with, well yeah, it was about normal. They don't know that about normal for you is just smashing it out, just grinding it out. You like when I train, I have a hoodie on, I have noise cancelling headphones, I'm sitting there, I'm grunting, I'm yelling, I'm cussing, I'm in agony, I just want to die. I look at my time, I got, you know, 12 minutes left. It's the longest 12 minutes of my life, and yeah, I get more done in 30 minutes than I would in a 2-hour workout, without a doubt. You do 30 minutes of non-stop brutal weight, you are going to be in agony. And ironically, I started doing it because I thought, you know what, no, I want to pursue this entrepreneurial stuff more. I want to, you know, start creating more videos. I want to create and build a culture. I want to, you know, work my plus 100 system, my other business. I want to work my PT business more. I want to go to uni and study and become a bio-entrepreneur in that realm. I want to go do all these things. I'm not big on bodybuilding anymore, right? Ironically, my bodybuilding improved so much because I started doing 30 minutes and I started tracking performance. If you track performance, ironically, you're gonna improve the areas of your life that you actually will be dedicating less time to because you're no longer prioritizing them as much. And you're just gonna benefit them as well as all the other areas in your life because you're gonna have so much more spare time, okay? When you track performance, all right, it's gonna change everything. And when you set that new standard, it's gonna be perfect. So I challenge you, Find something you're passionate about. It might not be speaking for you, it could be drawing, it could be whatever. You could be like photography, it doesn't matter. And just the main thing is when you're in suffering, when you're in pain, think of that thing and actually feel the experience. Feel what it's like to speak. Feel what it's like to have that photograph of all your beautiful collections of poetry. I don't know, whatever it is. Just find that thing. And when you're in pain, when you're in suffering, just think of it, and I promise you, you will get such a tremendous boost of energy. It's like people who say they get burnt out at work. No, you're not getting burnt out. You just lost that connection of what your goal is. And I can promise you, if you were using your passion to boost you forward instead of letting that blind you to what you shouldn't actually be doing, I promise you, you're gonna make so much progress. Now come to me, okay? Subscribe, join. It's a community, we're building it. Alright, we're just starting. Please, come like, share, let's get it. Let's go.